It has been requested for someone who submitted their charts by Michaelios, and he submitted his charts in the comment section asking me to see if I can comment on the crown coin, and I'll be happy to do so. So back to the area here, which shows the first chart of crown to BTC. I already marked it up. I want to see if I can keep it short as possible, because a lot of the videos, if it goes more than, I know, 5, 6, 7 minutes, it takes too long to upload and takes too much of your time to take a look at it as well. So on Crown BTC, there's not too much data. This came out, what, April or so. I wish there was more data to it, but immediately what's jumping out at me is a pattern of head and shoulders top. And this pattern is a bearish pattern. I drew the neckline, and it's pretty interesting how it busted through the neckline below it. Then it tried to turn up in a three-wave. When you see these massive spikes, I kind of ignore it. I usually take the body of the price. So in a three-wave, it keeps getting, it got repulsed here, tried to get back past the neckline, and it got repelled. Gathered enough mojo to try a three-wave breaching of that neckline, got repelled. Tried again and got repelled. So it's pretty interesting, because a couple things to think about. Every time the resistance is hit, it gets weaker. However, seeing this head and shoulders pattern, and the fact that it did break through the neckline and got repelled 3 times now by the neckline, what I'm going to look at is this area here. So this is ABC, which makes up an A, B, C, and if that's the case, A, B, C, A, B, and this could continue going down. If you do an Elliott wave count here, not that one, here it is. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count this queen right here, which will not overlap with the peak of 1, 4, 5. Often I don't take that into consideration. I would make this 1. If this is the 5 waves, then we are looking at an ABC. A, B, C. So is this the bottom of the correction? This is too much of a three-wave-ish. Very similar to Bitcoin. Too much of a three-wave-ish. It doesn't look impulsive enough. So here's the thing. Unless it can breach this neckline, similar to that blue line of resistance I've been talking about for Bitcoin, this blue line of resistance for Bitcoin, unless this gets breached, the bullish resumption doesn't continue. And here, similarly, unless this neckline gets breached decisively, not just poked or pierced, the bullish scenario is hard to fathom. So I believe C will go here. This will be A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, or ABC, right? ABC. This is the primary play for me on the CRW BTC until and unless this resistance is decisively broken. Then I can start saying 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do it out for you guys. Then I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be just lovely on a bullish case. So let's look at the CRW USD. Again, not too much data. Not too much data. It's channeling between two straight lines, parallel lines. And I can label it as A, B, C, D, E, or triple top combo, W, X, Y, X, Z. And these are all three-wave-ish. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, because I'm assuming labeling it this way, A, B, C, D, E, most likely means if prices break down, the next step is a breakdown. A, B, C, D, E usually, and this is upward pointing. Remember the flag I was telling you about in the prior analysis? If you have a flag channeling pattern or a symmetrical triangle that's pointing upwards, usually it has a bearish notion to it. And this flag is pointing upwards. If it was pointing downwards, going A, B, C, D, E, primary indication will be that after the E is done, it'll go up. But this is not that case. Primary indication of A, B, C, D, E, prices will continue. Now it can continue going up, bouncing around this channel. That's what you call channeling. So for you traders out there, you could have bought here, sold, buy, sold. I mean, rinse, wash, repeat. Rather, wash, rinse, repeat, sorry. And from here, maybe you can go up to here, and it'll just continue channeling on the USD price side. Now, one thing that is interesting is it pierced the bottom, which is usually bullish, but that was pretty much nullified by piercing the top, which is bearish. So, and then stayed now within the two channels. Okay. So, until this gets broken, it may just continue channeling. That's the analysis for CRW USD. I hope this was helpful.